Okay, Assalamualaikum. First and foremost, hari ni tak ada tutorial. So, Madam dah, as I promise you, I would like to take some time to scrutinize on your tutorial question that I had already asked you to get to answer two essay questions from the past years. My gratitude to all of you for your willingness to share with me your knowledge, and this is so-called an open book kind of exercise for you, so that this will benefit to other people. Okay, now I would like to give some comments on your friends' answers. Yeah, okay, now we look into your friends who is Aisha, yeah, Nurul Aisha Anang, yeah. I think today I managed to get 3 answers, and she gave one of the best answers. Yeah. Okay. Now I hope you can scroll. Open this page of our Padlet, and if you can't see the font, very small. Maybe I'm using Google Meet, so you can't see very well. So you are advised to open it on your laptop. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at question number 1. Yeah. She said describe about cholesterol. Yeah. Okay, when the question is all about describing the cholesterol, sorry, because this screen is very sensitive, yeah? Okay, when the question is describe, yeah, when describe, meaning that you have to have more answers or explanation, you describe, yeah? So cholesterol is an odorless, white, waxy, and powdery substances that found in our cell. Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's needed to produce hormone, yeah, vitamin D, yeah, substances that help. That is the function. And again, it's usually act as protection for human tissues. And last but not least, it's also act to assist in bile production in the liver. So she deserves 4 marks for this. Yeah. So when there is a question on good and bad cholesterol, I like the way she answered my question because she put the table. As I told you, when the question is asking about the distinguish, compare, or contrast, or maybe the question asks you to differentiate. So the best for you to do is table form. Yeah. Okay. On your left is good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. Okay. She gave all the good points. Yeah. As I told you, when you give this kind of table, you must make sure that your left and your right will be the same level. What I mean by level is, for example, this. Good cholesterol is also known as high density lipoprotein. So bad cholesterol, of course, it is low density lipoprotein, right? That's what I mean by the same level. You must have one rows talking about the name or what kind of lipoprotein. One is high, one is low. Okay. Second is their functions. I don't want you, for example, good cholesterol, you tell the function is help to transport cholesterol to the liver to be expelled from the body. But for the bad cholesterol, you don't talk about the function. But this is good because she said that cholesterol, the bad cholesterol will take cholesterol away. Okay? Yeah? I mean to the arteries and may collect in the artery walls. You get me? Take cholesterol to the arteries. You get me? Not away. Sorry, I made a mistake. Take cholesterol to arteries. You get me or not? Nampak tak? Dia menambahkan kolesterol lagi. But this one, transport to the liver and expel from the body. Nampak ya? This one increase. So kalau you nak buat lebih, you will say the bad cholesterol as a result will be increased in the blood. Betul tak? Because it brings to the arteries and may collect in artery walls, making it plaque. You know plaque? Plague? Plaque is tumpukan or himpunan, the accumulation of the cholesterol on the cell wall or artery wall. Artery ni adalah salur darah, sayang. The blood capillary. Nah, okay. Ini help rid excess cholesterol to avoid built-in artery. Too many cholesterol could lead to build plaque. Yang ini yang Madam cakap. Ya. Yeah? So higher amount taken much better. Ini for good cholesterol. Tapi for bad cholesterol, the lower amount that is much better. Nampak? So she talked about the same level. Last but not least, should be taken at higher than 55 mg per dl, and the other one, it should be taken not more than 130. Okay, this is very good. Yeah. Okay, now this is comparing to picture A, picture B is about the food label. Yeah, food label. She said she will choose product A, picture A. Yeah, because they kata the first is the picture A because picture B contain high sodium and sugar, so it may give bad effect. Yes, or adverse effect. Yeah. Asyik bad effect. You try to use adverse effect to the health. Maknanya tak baik lah. Sebab B ni ada lebih tinggi dia kata, ya. Sodium 18, the other one is 10. Ya. You look into it again, ya. In term of calorie dia lebih kurang sama, but in term of the sodium tadi, sodium 15, yang ni sodium 10. Okay lah. Okay, sugar level, sugar 22 yang product A, product B sugar is 28. Yes, correct. Yeah. So since product A is low sodium, okay, terang lagi. Because the question is asking for 4, explain. So you kena terang. Yeah. Have low sodium, excess sodium will not be produced, which it can increase. Betul. Higher intake of sodium or natrium will make you increase your blood pressure. Jadi high blood pressure lah. High blood pressure iaitu increase the risk of hypertension. Dengar baik-baik. High blood pressure increase the risk of hypertension. Yeah. Okay, next product A contain sugar level lower. Okay. Bila dia lower diabetic risk lah. Okay, betul lah. Yeah. Okay, calcium tadi dia terang, calcium is good to maintain support growth of calcium. Yeah, calcium support the growth of bones and teeth. Tambah sikit, bones and teeth. And again, in addition, vitamin C pula higher. So you kena highlight kat situ lah, because it will boost or increase our ability to increase our immune system. Repair the tissue, because as I told you, vitamin C help in the synthesis of collagen. So very good answer. Yeah, very good answer. And the question number 3. Question number 3 yang saya tambah, because I would like you to see the link. I give you the link. Yeah. So she talk about the protein digestion, yeah, and the protein digestion for question number 3. Soalan ya, explain how protein is digested and absorbed and metabolized. Dia ada 3 dekat sini, ya. Digested means cerna, absorb, serap, dan metabolize maknanya how it is taken into the blood lah. Nampak? Selesai digest, serap, and metabolize bagaimana dia jadi apa in the blood, yeah, or how it's going to be used. Metabolize to it is used, yeah. Okay, so saya nampak if it's 10 marks kat sini, I bagi dia 8. Kenapa dia kurang? Yeah, you don't answer in term of metabolize. Ya, sepatutnya you dah kata, okay, tak apa, kita tengok, kita tengok dulu. Dia kata protein in the stomach react, ada enzyme called protease, ada HCl to break down the protein into smaller chain. Yes, very good. This is the principle, which means protein, when they reach the stomach, the enzyme called protease, together with hydrochloric will break. Yang ini hydrochloric ini bukan dalam it is in the stomach, the keyword is enzyme is working to break down the molecule, the break down the molecule of the longer chain of peptide bond. Dia tahu kan, protein is made of peptide bonds, the longer chain to make it into the smaller amino acid. Okay, so Could you excuse me for a while? I got to say something to my husband. Yeah, sekejap eh. Sorry ya sayang, ada gangguan sikit ya. Okay. We came to the homestay and he knocked on my door and I said I was like in the progress of recording, jadi tak sedap lah ya kan. Suami ni orang kata ya kalau boleh disembah kan disuruhlah seorang isteri itu menyembah, tapi tidaklah, kita menyembah Allah ya, maksud saya itulah ya. Okay, back to the story again ya dek. Okay. The major word, the most important thing, yeah, the most important that you should tell is about the digestion is to break down. Yeah, okay, the use of enzyme. Okay, dia kata amino acid joined together by peptide which are broken by proteins just now. After that small will move into, okay, betul lah ni, menunjukkan from the stomach the small amino acid. Dia sebenarnya small amino acid dia macam ni. From the polypeptide, they change into tripeptide. Yeah, tripeptide tukar jadi dipeptide. Di tukar jadi single amino acid. Kita tak panggil pula monopeptide. Sayang ya, sebab bila dah satu dah single, tak ada ikatan dah. Ya, yang dipanggil dipeptide itu sebab ada dua molekul amino acid that is bind together with the peptide bond. So you kena faham lah benda ni ya sayang ya. Okay, now the pancreas pula dia kata secret enzyme ya, to buffer and neutralize. Yang ini rasa saya tak payah sebutlah, to buffer neutralize ni kita boleh omit yang ini or eliminate system ni lah ya. Okay. It allow the enzyme to work further breaking down, okay, into single amino acid pun redundant juga, tak payah sebut pun tak apa. Okay, now protein absorption. Ya, sebenarnya tadi kalau you nak buat, you boleh buat macam ni tau. Nak tambahlah in term of digestion ya. You list down the enzyme. Okay, saya tak sempat nak tulis. You list down enzyme. For example, saya ingatlah enzyme yang dalam kepala madam ni ya. Peptidase. Ya. Trypsin, TRIPSIN, pepsin. Ya, itu enzim-enzim yang terlibat dalam pencernaan protein. Ya, peptidase, trypsin, pepsin, apa lagi yang aku ingat? 3 je lah kot, madam ingat, carilah yang lain. Ya sayang ya. Okay, now for protein absorption pula, sepatutnya tadi you sebutlah enzim mana cakap tu ya. So 10 markah ni nampak kurang lagi lah, jadi 7. Okay, for protein absorption it will happen in our small. Yes, you must tell where it happens. Ingat tak, madam cakap for essay question, if you want to get good marks, you kena jawab WH. What is the process? When is the process? How it is the process? Nampak tak? Then you get some marks. Sebab itu untuk subjek lain, not necessarily this subject, you have to think like what I tell you. Yeah, what I tell you now is use your own skill to come up with WH. You ask yourself, what, why, how, when. This is how you get more marks. Ya sayang ya. Okay, now microvilli have small finger-like sebenarnya to increase absorption. Yes, you kena nyatakan ini. Yeah, because the finger-like macam jari kan, bila dia berunjur macam tu, you have more surface for the absorption of siapa? Amino acid lah yang you nak absorb, betul? Okay, once the amino acid have absorbed, it will release into the bloodstream, take cell ketek-ketek, may use to repair. Okay. okey lah, maknanya ini ayat ni menunjukkan the metabolism sebenarnya. Ya, madam tak perasan tadi. Tapi tak boleh beri markah tinggi sangat lagi. Ya, sebab you kena tambah sikit. Okay, for example, if you want to, you boleh buat macam ni. Once the amino acid have been absorbed, it will release in our bloodstream for their function. Pertama, anabolism. Siapa anabolism? Building up more protein. Faham tak? For example, when you are pregnant, you will need more protein for the baby. Betul tak? Nak buat kepala baby, rambut dia, everything. You bagi contoh, that is anabolism. Or you might need the protein to to repair the tissue, the injured tissue. For example, you cut yourself and macam tu. Ayat-ayat macam tu madam cakap, to get more, like to show the metabolism of protein. Yeah. It can be anabolism and catabolism. Tapi you buat anabolism pun tak apa. Yeah. Sebab catabolism is actually the digestion process. Betul? So this is one of the good answer. Madam tak totalkan lagi markah dia. So madam nanti katalah ada orang per 30, ada orang, tapi madam akan jadikan 20%. Pandai-pandai lah madam. Nanti mesti ada orang tanya, madam dia punya per 40, 30, saya punya per ni. I will make it into 20 marks. Pandailah I guna matematik. Sayang, you don't have to worry. Okay, ni selesai untuk ya Najihah. So jangan lupa, don't forget to click ni, the red one. Tulisan merah ni. It's the link, ni link ni. So that bila tekan link ni, you will see, nampak ada gambar rajah dia. You tekan link tu. Okay, so I tekan back kepada my so I do not know whether I can make it for 2 people or 3 people, tapi saya dah buat teguran like for example ni siapa punya ni, Nur Atikah Zainal, Nur Atikah pula, Atira, sorry saya, jangan marah, madam dah tua tak nampak okay, so ini ada teguran madam. Tadi dia buat 4 major component of digestive system, jawapan yang akhir tu salah. Component of the digestive system is mouth, stomach, small intestine and large intestine. Okay. 3 characteristic of small intestine tadi bukan kata salah, tapi jawapan yang lebih baik. You get me? Okay, first is the small intestine is long. It's long, about 6 meters. Can you imagine? 6 meters duduk dalam perut you, padahal tinggi you baru 1 meter lebih saja. Allah, subhanallah, Allah maha kaya. So macam mana karakteristik dia? Is long satu. Why it's long? To facilitate the long process of digestion and absorption. Okay, number 2, convoluted. What is convoluted? Means, dalam bahasa Melayu berbelit-belit. Which means, in the small intestine, it means that the small intestine fold. Maknanya berlipat-lipat lah ni. Berlipat-lipat, berbelit-belit. Sebab itu dia boleh fit into the abdomen. Itu adalah karakteristik yang kedua. Lain kan? The first is we talk about it is long. Long to facilitate the process of course the long process, it takes 4 hours kan for your digestion. Minimum tu. So campur pula, you tak makan air banyak, tak minum air banyak, you don't have more vegetables and fruits, lambat, kesok. Orang Terengganu kata, through your gastrointestinal tract. I remember that. So first is it is long enough. Second, it is convoluted, which means it fold many times to fit into the abdomen. The third one is villi. Ada orang tanya saya, madam, what is the difference between vilus and villi? Vilus is singular, satu. Villi means banyak-banyak, plural. When I teach you, when I taught you the subject on food safety management, I said, seekor is Staphylococcus aureus. Kalau banyak, Staphylococci. If you still remember, sayang ya. Okay, number 3, the vilus, the villi provide the texture to increase the absorption of yang saya cakap tadi lah, Dia punya tekstur yang unjuran-unjuran tu banyak tempat untuk apa? Absorption lah. And the last one is the walls of small intestine can make its own enzymes and digestive juices for digestion. Maknanya dinding usus you Allah jadikan, subhanallah, dia kayanya Tuhan ya, dia membuatkan kita punya usus, dinding usus kita boleh provide enzyme, produce enzyme pula, and digestive juice ya. Okay, that is what I want to tell. I think for the time being, since I have limited time, I am just doing Atira's and Aisyah punya. Yeah, for Najiha you can read and I will discuss again with you. Ataupun you nak simbak sikit je tak apalah, I teruskanlah Najiha, I buat 3 orang, ya. And then nanti next week I'll buat orang keempat, kelima, keenam. So everybody come, tolong hantar. Along the way, orang lain nak komen pun tak apa, I komen pun tak apa. So ni jawapan dia. Okay, for Jiha, I would like you to answer in point form. My request from you, even though it is called an essay question, when it comes to list down dan sebagainya, I hope you have points. Yeah, 6.3b and 6a answer should be made in point form. I hope you understand. Yeah, jawapan dia betul semua, but it must be shown in points. Sebab senang madam nak cari jawapan you. Okay, untuk 6b. Yeah, 6b soalan tadi apa? Nanti I klik kejap. What is 6b asking you? Okay. I rasa sebab jawapan dia betul, you can read on your own, can you? Yeah? Okay, contoh yang macam ni. Discuss the 3 health implication of added sugar. Ni yang madam kata you kena buat nombor tadi. Added sugar, if you want to know, is the product that have some extra sugar lah. Yeah, jus manis, cordial, that is one example of added sugar. So first is health implication, of course, because it can promote diabetes. Betul tak? And yeah, you have like the second one is heart disease. Why heart disease? Yeah, because when you take more sugar, extra sugar will be converted into fat. When it is fat, kat mana dia pergi? It will make plaque. We had already discussed about plaque kan, Plague. Plaque ni is in our arteries. It makes our blood shrink, not to say they shrink, but less space untuk blood tu, for the blood to move around in the blood capillary, in the artery, because it's already, kalau contoh macam ni, imagine you ada bilik air, you tak basuh seminggu, sebulan, so you akan ada lumut bertepek-tepek kan. That is called plaque. So plaque is caused by extra sugar will be convert into fat. Madam cakap, betul tak? Fat duduk kat mana? It can be 2 forms. Satu is inside the system, ini yang kita tak nak lah, it become plaque dan sebagainya. Yang kedua is going to be subcutaneous fat lah, yang bawah kulit jadi gemuk lah kan. Yeah. So sambut betul lah dia kata heart disease, because having more added sugar, it can make the higher risk of heart disease. Heart disease sebab macam cakap tadi lah, arteri you jadi sempit, kita panggil atherosclerosis. You know what is the word atherosclerosis? A-R-T-E-R-O is stand for artery lah. Sclerosis is dia mengecut lah. Sempit. S-C-E-L-E-R-O-S-I-S, ya, atherosclerosis. Dia lain dengan cardiovascular disease. Cardiovascular disease is heart disease. Heart disease because of jantung you diliputi banyak lemak dekat luar. Dia nak pompeng. Dia nak mengecut, mengendur tu is very hard for them. Betul? So now, last but not least, of course, weight gain and cavities. For children, for example, if you have gula-gula, yeah, you don't use the alternative sugar, tapi you pakai gula biasa, table sugar, dia sakit gigi lah, cavity. Cavity means tooth decay. Weight gain that promote obesity lah. Nyatakanlah, jangan just weight gain saja. In order to get more marks, you have to tell weight gain which promote obesity. Extra sugar will make Uh, especially children lah, konon lah, have their tooth decay. Orang tua pun tooth decay juga ya, for your information, yang cakap suka makan gula ni. So, that is the answer. So, betul. I like the answer, but you must have it in point form. And last but not least, to reduce the consumption of sugar. Yang ini yang Madam tegur tadi. Ya. Yeah? Point number 2 bukan tak cantik ya, but I would promote you use alternative sugar. Siapa dia? Stevia, or maybe natural sugars like honey, molasses, maple syrup, benda-benda macam tu. Yeah, because it is not like giving the side effect as much when you use the table sugar. Cut back the amount of sugar, betul. You have to cut. Maknanya buat air tawar, susu tawar lah, maknanya lack of sugar. And yang add fruit ni, saya tak berapa suka point number 4. You make it like this. When we prepare the fruit juice, don't put sugar in the fruit juice. Make it just the juice. Macam tu lah contoh. Yeah? You buat add fruit instead of adding sugar. Boleh juga macam saya. When I prepare my healthy Herbalife shake, what I'm doing now is, instead of having that milk, anak I buat letak condensed milk sebab nak shake dia manis. I kata, no adik, let me cut some kiwi, maybe nak manis lagi put some grapes, tapi madam tak ada grapes lah because madam is diabetic. So madam put banana inside, or sometimes cherries macam tu. Okay, so I think that is enough for your essay questions, your tutorials. If you have any other questions, you can always get back to me on our WhatsApp. As I told you, our WhatsApp is actually meant for what? Meant for discussion. It is not just for what? It's not just for telling you the link. Yeah. And last but not least, yeah, adik-adik, always in my class, I'll take time for you to give a very short tazkirah. Yeah. Sekarang Allah dah turunkan corona. What does it shows to us? Sebab Allah murka, betul tak? Ya, tak boleh tuduh, jangan buruk sangka dengan Allah, tapi antara sebabnya, ya. So kalau dah macam tu, janganlah tinggal sembahyang lagi. Ya, jangan lewatkan. Get the most you can semasa bermusafir di dunia. Macam I cakap ke anak-anak, kalau Zuhur dapatkan pukul 2 lebih, Asar dapatkan pukul 4 lebih atau pukul 5. Jangan sampai pukul 6. Sama juga Maghrib 7 lebih. Isyak seawal waktu. Lepas tu alasan dia nak sembahyang malam. Sampai ke pagi tak sedar. Bagi saya, tak selamat macam tu. Ya? So, ingatlah mati, sebab bagi madam, yang pandai, yang cerdik antara kalian adalah bukan orang yang dapat A, ya sayang, tapi orang yang ingat mati. Ya? Ingat doakan madam.